Let's bring in global affairs analyst Sam Fatty, who joins us live via Skype from Washington, D.C. 1 week after what is now termed incitement of insurrection, members of the U.S. House of Representatives are currently, as we speak, in the process of voting to impeach for a second time Donald Trump. And this time, they're not sharply divided along political lines. We're told that between 6 and 7 Republicans have shown to vote for his impeachment. What does this mean not only for the U.S. president, but America and its presidency historically?
Well, first off, this is very, very unprecedented right now. It is the first time that a president is getting impeached twice, and it's only 2 weeks left, barely 2 weeks, for the transition to happen on the 20th of January at noon. Joe Biden would be president, whether Trump wants it or not, whether his supporters want it or not. But this is also a corrective measure for some of the Republican members of Congress to correct what they have done in the past, where they voted against Trump's impeachment. And this is why some of them are going to vote to impeach him. Even Mitch McConnell, who is the Republican leader in Congress, is saying that he is likely to vote to impeach Trump. That is a huge statement. And so it means a lot right now to have the president to move. That means within these 2 weeks, they know there's a lot he can do, and it will be very difficult to undo those. So the Congress is looking at the fact that for the best interest of the country, they have to remove him, even if it's just barely 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely. The news of an impending impeachment is now mounting fears of violence from radicalized Trump supporters and indeed right-wing extremists in the run-up to Joe Biden's inauguration. What do you see happen in the coming days?
Well, the security service sector here in the United States is taking robust action in order to make sure that they quell any such protests like what happened in Capitol Hill. Of course, what happened at the Capitol, they were not prepared for that, even though they knew that something like that was likely going to happen. Now, they are already warning that this may happen in state capitals across the country. And I think that has been deployed already in D.C., and the state police have been deployed in most of the state capitals already. So here's what is going to happen. If anybody conducts an armed protest, you have the right to protest in the United States. We have the Second Amendment, which gives everybody here the right to bear arms. But if you go there and try to force yourself into any of these state and federal buildings, there's a likelihood that they will be met with fierce force.
Global affairs analyst Sam Fatty live for us in Washington, D.C. Good to see you.
Thank you.